Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Philadelphia Phillies.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Trey Turner gloves it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Wheeler in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Runner at first with no outs here.
No. One ball, one strike.
That's outside, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. Full count now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. Two runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Here's Austin Riley. And that's through there for a strike. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is a big first out.
Batting fourth, first baseman Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. And that one upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one to first. Fired to second. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, they had a chance to turn it two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch just misses. Two on, two outs. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Two balls, two
In
strikes.
the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Olsen up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Harris at third. Olsen on at second with two down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. That's the third out. Two left for Atlanta. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2-2.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And this place is rocking. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Here's Turner now. That one missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And another ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And now it's filled up. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
One out, base is empty.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Inside corner for a strike. Man at first, one away. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Sale ready. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. Sale delivers, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and
Batting
walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And here comes Alec Bohm. That is upstairs for ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 1 out. Slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a ball popped up. Kelnick on his way in. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Max Kepler at the plate. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Wheeler back to work. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Good job to fight that one off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Boom, makes the catch. One down.
Batting 7th, catcher Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. That misses the zone. Ball 1. There's a strike. That one inside. 2-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 away down.
Batting 8th, right fielder Jared Kelnick.
Here's Jared Kelnick. And there's a strike.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, JT Realmuto.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. This is Bryson Stott. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
On the ground to short, could be 2. Arcia tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting 9th, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes. That one hammered center field. Harris reaching back towards the wall. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed.
Now
He
batting,
knew that the wall was
designated hitter,
close, but
Kyle
was determined to make that
Schwarber.
catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Stop. The runner at first with 2 gone. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. On to the third inning. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch is outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Out to short, Turner. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. That's in there. Strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Kelnick hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And Sale deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Castellanos takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 1-0. Start of the 4th, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Olsen in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way outside, and it's 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ripped into center, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. And that misses off the outside edge. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That's a really good take.
Ozzy Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. And it's fouled off. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Two outs. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back.
Leading
And now
off
it's Alec
for the
Bohm.
Phillies, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Now batting Max Kepler. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that
Now
red
batting,
dot on the
catcher,
baseball as it's coming in to let them know
Realmuto.
what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. A single his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. And he chases that one. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Atlanta,
Top 5, John
catcher,
Shelby
Sean
with Chris
Murphy.
Singleton. And leading it off, Sean Murphy.
There you go now, Philly. Let's go, Phillies! Yeah, way to go, Big Phil. All right, let's go, Phillies!
Wheeler back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That
No,
just
that's a
misses.
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And
Nope.
that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat,
Three balls.
you jog
Two
back to the
strikes.
dugout.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's just foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Lunges, but can't make the catch.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a
Now
lot of
batting,
pitches.
right
Hooked around
fielder,
that pitch on the
Jared
outside,
Kelnick.
but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Jared Kelnick next up for the Braves. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. And there's a ball. Way high.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Michael Harris the second in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Harris in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. Now 1-2. Two on, one out. Missed inside with the curve. Just missing there. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jurickson Profar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That to right. Castellanos. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Profar climbs in on that left side. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
So the Philly batting order turns over. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one ripped. Way back there. And gone! Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
1 out, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. Late with the swing there.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him
Now
with a
batting,
pitch.
first baseman,
And at first,
Bryce
here comes
Harper.
Bryce Harper. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Everything came together
Now
perfectly for him right there.
fielder,
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and
Castellanos.
just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Late swing fouled off. Rips one to right, and there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's
Now
all over it.
batting,
It's just
third
frustrating when you
baseman,
can't get it to fall.
Alex
Maybe next time
Bohm.
up, he'll find a hole.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always... Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the
Now
loss.
pitching
New
for
arm coming
Atlanta.
on after the break. New
Number
pitcher for the
58.
Braves, Angel Perdomo.
Angel Perdomo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. And now it is JT Realmuto. This one in the air. Riley has a beat on it. Nabs it. And that is that. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the 6th inning. Here's Austin Riley. That one hammered left field. It's a bomb. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Matt Olson. And ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. Marsh in position. Brings it in. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Next,
Not allowing
Atlanta,
it to
the
stay in the
designated
head,
hitter,
but going to work at the
Marcell
next
Ozuna.
hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. And they close the gap. It's 6-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man at first. Here's Sean Murphy. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check swing, called strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's tough. You see it well.
Now
I mean, that was clearly
right
up and out of
fielder,
the strike zone,
Jared
but that's
Kelly.
one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler. And makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Late on that fastball. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to go. Number 63 also getting ready. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. That's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Kelnick makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching
Out of
for
the bullpen
Phillies,
for the Phillies, Joe
number
Ross.
41.
And he's got a nice lead to
Joe
work with, so he
Ross.
should come in throwing strikes, attacking these
Leading
hitters.
off for the Braves,
And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one's in there. 0-1. Ross, in his 8th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Not a time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Man at first with one gone. And now Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. Action in the pen down there. Jose Ruiz up and loosening in the pen. Alvarado, a left-hander, also throwing. The Phils leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Come on now, Phillies.
This one in the dirt. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Come on, Phil.
And ball
That's
4,
Take
2
it back.
aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been
Now
really
batting,
patient at the
third
plate.
baseman,
The game
Austin
plan that he's
Riley.
sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 1 out. Riley, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
0-1 now. Just
That's away.
missed. And strike 2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And the batter now, Matt
Now
Olson.
batting, first
1 for
baseman,
3.
Matt Olson.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
One
To
ball.
third.
Okay.
Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Braves strand 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 7th. Trey
Leading
Turner
off
down.
for the Phillies. Shortstop Trey Turner.
They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olson, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Here is Bryce Harper. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. And that's outside.
1 and 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one
2-2.
missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the
Now
strike
batting,
zone. We're
the
seeing
right
more
fielder,
fastballs in that
Nick
location. Hitters,
Castellanos.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside
1-1.
low. And the count even 1-1. Next
2-1.
offering is outside. And it's fouled away. Out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Ross back to work. Inside, just missed. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Ruiz. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Alvarado, the power lefty, up as well. Inside, and that's ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Slider misses outside. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Marcell Ozuna.
That one pushed foul. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joe Ross out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
They hand
for
the ball
Phillies.
over to a new arm,
Number
Orion
50.
Kerkering. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Kerkering.
So 1 out, nobody on. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. They go back to back, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And that misses. 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Got it. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1 strike.
And that one is inside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And there's the ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Angel Perdomo gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Here's
Atlanta.
a new pitcher from the pen, Dylan
Number
Lee.
52.
Just trying to keep this one
Dylan
close here,
Lee.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throws to first. One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting. Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitchers looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
The other way, that's a base hit, run scores. Runner on at first with one gone. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The throw to third. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for
Up
third
next,
like that.
for
A
the Phillies,
bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better
Kyle
slide around the tag. But a
Schwarber.
nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Step off, throw to first.
No, he got it
Marsh
straight.
back on a dive. And the
That's the
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball one. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen,
Okay.
he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Not
Three ball.
close with that one. Ball three.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 10-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So two down. Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Riley makes the play, and it's out number 3. 4 runs in the inning, 5 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 10 and the Braves 4. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
There's a strike. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived in
Hall
your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. And downstairs. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch for the out. And There are 2 down.
Now batting left fielder Jerickson Profar.
So they're down to their final out. Jerickson Profar next up for the Braves. Well struck left field. That's back there. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.